Once upon a time, in a small town in Germany, there was a humble shoemaker who wanted to make shoes for all sportsmen and women. His name was Adidas. In 1936, Adi handmade a pair of running shoes for a young American athlete named Jesse Owens, who went on to win 4 gold medals. As an athlete himself, Adi was able to get into the minds and bodies of the people he made equipment for. At the 1954 World Cup final, the German football team needed a miracle to defeat the all-conquering Hungarians. Adi invented the revolutionary screw-in studs that were changed at halftime to give a better grip on the rain-soaked field. Dick Fosbury was the first man ever to high jump backwards. For his new technique, Adi made 2 different shoes. He took gold, and the Fosbury flop was born. Adi also made boxing boots for the greatest of all time. And signature shoes for some of the most colorful tennis players to grace the sport. No matter what sport, Adi helped them all. And then a strange thing happened. Adidas started to live outside the courts, fields, and stadiums. Everyday people across the world adopted Adi's 3-stripe gear as a part of their own style. Maybe they saw the truth and honesty stitched into every product that he made. And the people who wore Adidas shared his spirit. Adi was a true original, an innovator, a one-of-a-kind. And chances are that somewhere, sometime, he made something for you.
Above is a short narration of Adidas' early history. Ever since it was built, it has prospered and is growing for the past 60 years. As one of the greatest sporting goods companies, Adidas emerged tailor-made in 1997, acquired Reebok in 2006, and opened its casual fashion brand Originals in 2002. Every equipment sold by Adidas is not just more technical and more comfortable, but also a lot cooler than they were. As it currently holds about 22% of market share, it ranks as second largest company compared to Nike's 33% shares in industry. With all kinds of technology and market strategies, we believe that Adidas will eventually surpass Nike. As company just released its 3-quarters financial statements for 2011, we can clearly see that Adidas records sales of 60.1 billion euro in just 9 months, and stabilizes its gross margin at 48.2%, with net income and earnings per share increased both by 16%. During cultural recession and debt crisis over Eurozone, this Germany-based company really did an outstanding job. They can even increase 10% of sales in Western European market. Overall sales increased 15% in 3 quarters, with 13% comes from sports performance and 20% from sports style clothing. A company cannot stand out without comparing itself with its competitors. Currently, Nike, Puma, and Under Armour are considered as major competitors of Adidas. Due to the size of Puma and Under Armour, they can hardly compare themselves with Adidas because of lack of brand diversity and R&D capabilities. Therefore, we consider Nike to be the most important competitor. Both Nike and Adidas have become household names throughout many parts of the world due to their outstanding quality. Although Adidas has 10% less market share compared to Nike, we expect it's catching up, especially in terms of sponsorship of big events such as London Olympic Games, World Cup. Since Adidas focused more on European market, it did slack off a little in US. But Adidas is flying over in emerging markets. As data indicated last year, they have 22% sales increase, from China and 23% from Russia. Although they are equally effective in marketing, Nike is often considered as only a design company since it outsources everything to Asia and be criticized about its problem of fitted only for narrow feet. The following commercial will show how better Adidas is compared to Nike.
This man wears Nike. The man carrying the 50-pound camera wears Adidas.
Recently, Adidas developed mobile apps for themselves since more and more people start shopping through their smartphones. Because of its nature of being technical savvy, Adidas comes up with a lot of innovations in this industry, such as this virtual footwear wall. By replacing actual shoes with digital images, they can save inventory carrying costs as well as provide more information and a better experience to customers. With the trend of having more senior citizens and increased health concern, we expect more people will buy sporting good equipment. It will become another huge opportunity for Adidas. Let's allow CEO of Adidas, Herbert Hanner, to explain the company's future himself.
I feel very great. I mean, you have seen that we have fantastic results. Third quarter was the best third quarter which we ever had in the history of our company. The first 9 months are better than we have expected. We raised our guidance for the full year today again. I have to do a lot of interviews, but this is good. And overall, I feel very confident about where the company and the brands are. I'm very satisfied because our growth is coming more or less from every aspect in our business. We are growing in all areas around the world. We are growing with all our brands, be it Adidas, be it Reebok, be it TaylorMade, and we are growing in all our distribution channels, be it wholesale, be it retail, be it e-commerce. Though the success and the results are built on a very broad platform, and this makes us so confident going forward. I'm especially proud of that we are coming up to the challenges which are around us in the financial and economical world, and as you see every day that there are surprises, but we're still continuing going our direction and delivering the results which we have promised. Of course, there are a lot of challenges out there, be it raw material prices which increases, be it labor costs which increases, be it the uncertainty in the financial and economical markets. But on the other hand, we have a lot of opportunities out in the market. Our brands are desired by the consumers around the world. They have never been cooler as today. We have a lot of sport events, be it the Olympic Games in London or the Euro 2012 Football Championship ahead of us, and this will all help us. We have 3 years ago clearly stated that outdoor is a key category for us, a strategic category. This is a fast-growing category where we want to play a bigger role in the future. We have started to invest, be it in people, be it in product development, be it in ambassadors, and now we're also acquiring a small, very specialized company called 510. They are the market leader in outdoor action sport, especially in the climbing and in the biking area, and this is a very good complementary brand to us.